Young with the ball. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Simmons, the Magician out there with Irving, and it's Durant, and it's Warren in at the 3 spot. And yes, it's good.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
The Magician passes to Irving. Bucket is good.
Man, once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Griffin. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Nate McMillan. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with the ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside translates to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. The first one falls. All free throws good from the Magician.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Murray outside. Out to the right wing. Griffin kicks to Murray. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Collins wide open. He fires. Drills it from outside.
The more Collins hits this shot, the more valuable he becomes to this offense.
And John Collins does just about everything you'd want your big man to do.
Greg, what I like is he can shoot it from deep. He's still someone who is improving defensively, and he's a guy who wants to keep developing his overall game.
Here's Young, following the basket by T.J. Warren. Griffin down low. He's covered by Warren. Murray against Irving. Shot clock at 5. Murray, good.
Explosive athlete with the ball in his hands. DeJounte Murray doing a dance and creating space for his shot.
Here's the Magician. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Durant just inside the line. Misses off the left iron. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Passes to Murray. Here's Okongwu. No good on the shot. Great D that time from the Magician. Irving passes to the Magician. And the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
Griffin attacking and finished off by Collins.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Inside, here's the Magician. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
It's time for some T-shirts.
And the Hawks get on the court, a new group on the floor. The Nets also changing it up. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Durant. Seth Curry comes in for T.J. Warren. Chris Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Graham. He averages about 5 points a game. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Mills dishes to Simmons. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Claxton the pass to the Magician. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Hernan Gomez kicks to Hunter. The 10-footer. He squares up and sinks it.
6'7", Hunter. Nice handles there, showing him off on that possession.
Simmons passes to the Magician. There's a minute left in the first quarter. Now here's Mills. Green defending. Mills can't hit. Nice outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
It's tipped. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. And Simmons slams it in.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside, Bogdanovich. That one rolling around and rims out. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Please give a big round of applause for your
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Okongwu, and it's Bogdanovich in for Griffin. And a new group in for the Nets. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Thomas comes in for T.J. Ward. The Magician is checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Ben Simmons in for Edmund Sumner. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Well, the Magician in that last matchup against the Bulls made a big difference. He scored 18 points, and he continued to get it from the foul line and the three-point line throughout the game. And it was important for them to break that losing streak. He was a big reason why they were able to do it. Kevin?
Nice work, David. Thank you. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
And I'm sure Coach is hoping for that as well, but every night's different. Who knows, maybe someone else will have to step up this time.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Thomas with it, now guarded by Bogdanovich. Thomas dishes to KD.
Because of his talent, any team KD is on, they will always have a chance to compete.
The Nets have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively. And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for DeJounte Murray. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Trae Young. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
I think they had some key takeaways from that one. Things they did well and things they can improve upon.
Now Hunter. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. High quality look. He sinks it.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Brooklyn.
51 seconds left here in the second. And Simmons kicks to Durant. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Durant's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets. Now here's Graham, covered by Mills. Puts it up from 12, and it's Graham missing. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's the Magician. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Good footwork by Bogdan Bogdanovic. Precise with his moves, and typically he beats the defenders.
The Hawks shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
Looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And so he hits both. Mills looking it over. Warren the pass to the Magician. With 1 on the clock, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Brooklyn.
Your Hawks, 32. The Nets, 40.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Okongwu is out there with John Collins. And it's Griffin in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The Hawks trailed by 11. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor that has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
Back to Irving. Outside for Durant. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Murray. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Over Irving. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Griffin gets to Young. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kevin Durant. And Greg, you can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
He has a great sense of the court and spacing. Reads defense as well and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite passer in no time. And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has sparked an injury bug his whole career. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Young against Irving. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Okongwu. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative. And let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
Bounce pass, Young. Outside Griffin. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. It's sent back down by Simmons. Brooklyn leading by 5. To the middle. Here's the Magician. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Collins. The Nets have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from the Magician. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Murray outside. Young for 3. Cans it from downtown. Young's got 6.
This is Young's game. Ready to fire as soon as he touches it.
And the first timeout call of the game for Brooklyn. Smitty, you gotta love how the big man Okongwu is developing.
Kevin, especially from a defensive perspective, he defends the rim with confidence. And I also like his shot selection.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Atlanta. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Here's the Magician, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the first one at the line is good. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Okongwu.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from the Magician. The Hawks trail by 6. To the inside. And finished off by Collins.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's the Magician. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Griffin against Irving. 8 feet away. Good as the jump shot falls. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Hunter on the wing. The Hawks working the ball around. KD against Griffin. The kick out to Young. Ripped away. Here's the Magician. That one misses. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand. Griffin draws the double over Durant. And it's sent back by KD. Here's the Magician, defended by Griffin. Claxton the pass to the Magician. Griffin on the double team. Griffin with the steal. Hunter against Durant to the left side wing. Here's Hunter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach.
We'll go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Johnson. Griffin comes in for DeAndre Hunter. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Trae Young subbed in for Devontae Green. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant's checked in for Ben Simmons. Warren comes in for Thomas. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Curry. And it's the Magician in for Patty Mills. setting the 4 for the Nets. Durant is the 4, with Claxton playing the 5. Kyrie Irving is out there at the Magician, and it's Warren in at the 3 spot. Durant kicks to Irving. Down low, here's the Magician. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 16 points for the Magician. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nets.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And another difference maker for them has been their opportunistic defense. They are really piling up the steals in this one.
Claxton the pass to the Magician. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Trae Young. A free throw good from the Magician. We talk about players, Steve, we talk about coaches and GMs, but not too much about owners and their effect on the game and the organization.
Kevin, the owners for me are A1. It starts from the top. They're the ones who hire the team president, GMs, and coaches. And certainly, there's some teams who have some great owners.
Warren the pass to the Magician. Rebound by the Hawks. Murray's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Collins. It's Young on the wing. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Nets leading by 9. Here's Irving. And they cash in right away with a quick shot.
Can hit it outside, inside, and there you see Kyrie with the pull-up.
Here's Young. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Murray kicks to Young. He lobs it up, and O'Connell slams it in.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Over to the wing. Here's the Magician. He's covered by Murray. Here's Warren. And the rejection by Collins. Murray looking around.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Kevin Durant, third personal. Team set.
That free throw missing.
Wow, well, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He hits the second from the line. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Simmons finds KD. Here's the Magician. The kick out to Irving. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Impressive shooter from outside the arc. Kyrie knows he has the green light to fire away.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're down by 11. 1:44 left here in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, the Magician.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Well, he needed a game like this badly. He's been struggling for a while now, but tonight he broke out of that slump in style. Up top, Simmons, defended by Young, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, Jordy. Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite-level company.
Here's the Magician. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The Magician's got 9 points here in the second half.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Nets.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the... So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.